Shalom. First and foremost, to give all praise, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Basham, Yahushai Basham, Hakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the Hebrew Israelites. This is Brother Araki coming back with another lesson, and I'm gonna make this one quick. It's concerning a video with a CDC physician out there in Babylon, saying that many Americans are going to perish, many Americans are going to be unalive because they are going to pass away with diseases that would be so-called preventable with the different shots, okay, with the different vaccines. And so the brothers made a video about it. The brother Omar out of San Diego, and the other brother, what is his name? Kasakaya. So they went into it, and the brother Omar is, wearing a wife beater, which you should stick to t-shirts if it's hot, or if it's colder, you can have whatever hoodie, sweater. But I remember, was it the elder of Manat Sakba out of GMS South Carolina saying, it's not decent making videos with the wife beater on. But we spoke, or I sent a message to the brother, so anyways, it's good. And the same thing is with shorts also. You shouldn't go to camp, wearing shorts. We should have, long pants, whether it's, whatever, jeans, sweatpants, but not shorts. But anyway, that's not the topic of this video. First, I want to look up the word CDC. CDC meaning. Okay. The word disease should be there. Yeah, Centers for Disease Control. Okay. So let's go on to the video.
And so we make up, the most.
Which he's gonna play a snippet of the CDC physician speaking. So let's hear what she says, and then I'm going to be reacting to that, and that's gonna be it for the lesson.
Percentage in America. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. CDC official resigns, makes dire warning. So I'm gonna go ahead and play for y'all.
You have warned that if this isn't stopped and some of it reversed immediately, a lot of Americans are going to die as a result of vaccine-preventable diseases. What's your biggest concern for the health of Americans right now?
I'm a physician, and I've seen people die in the hospital of vaccine-preventable diseases. And I think that if this interference with the vaccination recommendation process continues, if the vaccination recommendations are more restrictive, Americans will no longer have coverage and vaccines will no longer be paid for. And people that need vaccines will not be able to get them. We're going to see an increase in measles outbreaks. We'll see babies dying of pertussis. We'll see older adults dying unnecessarily of influenza and COVID-19 because they were confused about what vaccines to get. I also think that an increase in vaccine misinformation is going to be harmful to the Americans, because if vaccination rates drop in general, more Americans are going to get vaccine preventable diseases, and it's really that's very concerning to me as a physician.
You have warned that if this isn't
So in conclusion, man, her
yeah, you see,
premise, this Edomite's premise is, you better take that jab or else, man.
yeah, that's pretty much it. So beginning off, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. None of the elders, apostles, brothers took any of these C19 shots, and we're still out here, up and running, doing good health-wise, man. Okay, So let's get that in. Man, should be. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Rest, which means so that Satan don't, get an advantage of us. That's what rest means. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. So that Satan shouldn't get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we know that the physical manifestation of the spiritual demon Satan are these Edomites, for the most part these so-called Caucasians, and we know their devices, man. They wanna, have everybody, just infested with these shots, infested with, their technology, this wearable tech, leading into the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. This is what they want to push, and they're using these scaring tactics that if you don't take the vaccines, you could be unalive by a disease which normally would be preventable by a vaccine. Okay, so those who are weak in the spirit, don't know what the fuck is going on, they're going to get weak and think, oh damn, I don't wanna, I don't wanna perish. I better take all these shots, man. The C-19 shot, all of these different influenza shots, bird flu shots. Give me all of the shots, man. And this is what ESO does. They try to, intimidate you with fear, so that then you become controllable, so that then you become obeying. Okay, then you start to obey whatever the fuck they're gonna tell you. Okay. But these vaccines, or vaccines I should say, so that the video won't get clipped, are not the real answers for your health. Your real answer for your health is a good diet, take these herbs, sports. You do sports, you take care of your temple. That's how you're gonna, and so like, most importantly, you pray to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai to order your way in truth, okay, and in the Holy Spirit. So that's the number one, and then after that comes those, good diet, good sports. You do sports, you take care of your flesh. So after that, you're good to go. If you just take these vaccines, but all day, every day, you're just in front of the TV and you never do any sports, you eat fucking McDonald's all day, every day, man, you're not gonna be in a good health. Okay, so Sirach 38:1, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him, for the Lord Yahweh has created him. You see. Let me skip to verse 4, and that's not talking about no damn CDC physician. That's talking about the real physicians who know about the herbs. That in the ancient times, the prophets, they also had knowledge of these different herbs, to deal with the healing and stuff like that. Okay, and then you had men who were just, that was their profession. Some were carpenters, some were fishermen, and some were messengers and so on and so forth, and then some were into the herbs, in the health industry. Okay, and those are to be honored. Okay, let me actually read from verse 2. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician, so you see the healing comes from the Most High. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. Yeah, because he's, maintaining the health, which is a very powerful aspect. The Lord has created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So, I don't see the vaccines being mentioned here. These damn shots. No, hell no, bro. But the real medicines, these like moringa, maca, ashwagandha, these are the things that you want to intake, man. Okay, the alligator pepper, okay, which is good for your bowels, you know, your how the fuck do you say it? Yeah, basically your bowels, you know, your stomach, you know, is very good, you know, for the digestive system and stuff. And these are out of the earth, you know, these are the real medicines. Okay, so if you trust in Yahweh Bashem Yashai, you're not gonna be, you know, getting afraid by these intimidation attempts by Esau Edom, saying that yeah, you have to take all these vaccines, and you know, it's also gonna be like that with the Karagma. Okay, yeah, you have to take the Karagma or else we are not sure if you are a trustworthy person, if you are, you know, or if you are a menace to society, if you don't want to obey, and then you're gonna catch all these problems. But we know through the Spirit that the elect are gonna be taken care of any damn way. Okay, so we're not gonna take no damn shots. We're not gonna take the Karagma, man. The elect are not gonna take it. Okay, you know, the shots are not recommendable at all, but you know, the Karagma, that's, you cannot take it. If you take it, you're not of the elect, you see. So with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Chakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of the Hebrew Israelites. Shalom.